Okay, so the next thing I'm going to make is Frankenstein. The name is a little interesting. When you start making ice cream, you're going to tend to go overboard. You're going to tend to put stuff in and make everything complex and crazy. And just remember, the best ones are the least ingredients, the fewest ingredients. With that being said, many years ago, probably 15, certainly in my first year, I was making ice cream, and at the end of the day, I had leftovers of the ingredients. I made Snickers that day. I had some Snickers left over. I had Oreos left over. I had stuff left over. So I took the chocolate mix and I threw everything into it, and I called it Frankenstein. Now, you'll find the recipe for Frankenstein in either the books or the kits that you have, but Frankenstein really is up to you. You can put anything you want in it. Today, we're going to put, I think I brought, let's see. Yep. We'll throw some Oreos in there. Can't be bad. We'll put some chocolate chips in. And then I thought we'll make a swirl. So you get to see how to make a Variegate swirl in the ice creams. You can do that with any ice cream, but we'll do it with Frankenstein today. You don't have to, but we will today. Why not? So first thing we're going to add is how many quarts? 6. Good. Your lunch must have woken you up. So we'll do 6. I thought I had, oh, that's right. Six. How much do they weigh?
No, how much are cost-wise?
Oh, cost-wise? Well, here's an interesting thing. I think I just said this before. When I first started, they were $23 for a box of 2. Now they're probably $65 for a box of 2. Remember? Okay. All right, so we'll start with this. And you'll notice that we're not going to extrude it into the 1-gallon containers. You'll see why. Because we're making a Variegate. So we'll put the 6 quarts in here. Almost in here. And we're going to add some of this, some of this. Okay. We'll fire it up. We'll add chocolate chips. Food of the gods, right? By the way, when you buy chocolate chips, are you going to buy Nestle's Toll House chips, or are you going to buy Schmessle's Mole House chips? Come on, you're making enough money, right? Buy the good stuff. Almost all of them. Oh, we have some left over. And we'll add some Oreos. You ever notice now how they make these things with, like, unbelievable. Not to them, it's not. To those girls, it's totally normal. You're going to buy Oreos or Schmorios? It finally got through to Steve to buy the good stuff. Okay, so we'll add a couple now, but we'll add them mainly halfway through. so that the pieces maintain some integrity. Right now, they'll probably all dissolve up, but we'll get the flavor in there. What?
Machine will crush those up.
Okay, we don't have to taste it because what's in there? Chocolate. Should we add some vanilla and spend his money? Yeah. Sure, why not? He doesn't pay for this. Now, while this is cooking, we're going to make the Variegate. To make the Variegate, all you want is something thick enough that you can make a swirl in the ice cream, but it has to be complementary to the ice cream as far as the flavor goes. And the color, I guess. So first we'll put a little of this in here. Hershey's Special Dark. It's not Hershey's Special Dark. It's much better. Oh boy, good stuff. So we'll add a little bit of that. And then we'll add some of the chocolate powder. I know, I didn't see it. I didn't see it till after.
Oh, that's okay.
So we can thicken it up a little. Powder doesn't dissolve so quickly.
No. Well, while you talk about that, or while you do that, I'll do a quick little. So Forbes makes two different types. They have a whole variety of chocolates. In your packet, there is a list, a contact to get in touch with them. So what we use here is 287 and 289. I prefer 287 because it's a sweetened vanilla chocolate. 289, it is a flavored chocolate. It's also very good. It's a little on the darker side, but 287 or 289, you definitely can't go wrong. So the contact is Cherish Matthews. She's an absolute sweetheart. You'll have to tell her we sent you. But the thing about with also chocolate powders is if you add too much, your ice cream, once it's frozen and you're ready to scoop it, it's going to start flaking. It's something with the powder. I'm not a scientist. I can't explain it. But if you think, oh, let me add more chocolate powder, it'll be more chocolatey. Hold up, can't do that because then you're going to wind up like flaking ice cream. It's not even going to scoop like when you go to and does that perfect swirl. Okay, back to Jeff.
All right, we're almost there. The consistency, you'll have to figure it out. It's like thick gravy is what you want. And as soon as we use it, you'll see where it has to be. So we'll do this.
You want a whisk?
I don't think it'll help.
It's normally what I use.
Normally I use the Ghirardelli powder and it's done already. Okay. We're there. We're there, no problem. Here's what we want. Got it? Like thick gravy, right? And we're going to pull the ice cream a little firmer than normal to make doing this easier. You'll see, it'll all become very clear. Any questions? No questions? Let's add the rest of these.
I don't try that with any other batch freezer. It won't go in. The opening, once you lift up that lid, it may look large on their machines, but it's only about less than a half an inch wide. They do that because their dashers, their beaters are not strong enough to take putting in whole nuts, cookies, candies, bananas. So they make the opening very small so that you can't do it. You have to add everything as it comes out. But what Jeff is getting is he's getting the flavor that he wants in the machine. Every particle of dairy, there's a particle of flavor next to it. And if he wants to add anything on the outside for crunch, he can still do that.
Now, could you eat this? Oh yeah, I could. Yeah. Actually, forget the milk. Yeah, this is good. Now this is going to go in the ice cream. And you'll see, we'll get a nice swirl through it. And when your customer eats the ice cream, they'll get some Frankenstein, some swirl. It's a beautiful thing. Any other questions? So what could you add? Give me some examples. What could you add to this ice cream? What? Heath bar? Yes and no. Don't forget, many of your ice creams have Heath bar pieces in them. So you don't want to compete really. And Heath bar is toffee. Using Heath bar? Yes. Heath bar is toffee chips. So let's continue with the chocolate theme. What could you add? What? What? Almonds? I guess. What? Chips Ahoy? Sure, why not? Brownies?
Jeff,
Yeah.
I'm with the lady over there. What about peanut butter? That goes very well with chocolate.
How about marshmallows?
First of all, let's talk about marshmallows. Let's get over peanut butter first. Peanut butter is a very, very distinct flavor. And in the Frankenstein, I don't want anything competing with the Frankenstein, with the chocolate. I want something complementing the chocolate. So I would hold off on peanut butter. Now, I do make several ice creams with peanut butter. I make a great peanut butter and jelly ice cream, which is a great peanut butter ice cream with a jelly swirl running through it. Huh? Huh? How about, oh, what was the other thing? Marshmallow. Marshmallow. Personally, I would avoid it like the plague, because to use marshmallows in ice cream, it's going to gum everything up. And I like to think of everything risk-reward. Now, marshmallows aren't all that flavorful. You would really use them for a little flavor, but a lot of gooey texture in there. What I would do is not put the marshmallows in the machine, but I would make a s'mores ice cream, which we do, and the recipe, you'll have it. In s'mores ice cream, I take the ice cream and then make a variegate with the marshmallow fluff. You know what fluff is, right? It's liquid marshmallow almost. Make a variegate with that and then swirl that into the ice cream. So you're not gunking up the machine, but you're still getting that oozy-goozy in the ice cream. What? What?
We're getting close.
Really?
Yeah.
I talk too much.
That's what we pay you for.
Oy.
Yeah, I can take that to the bank. All right.
Told you.
Okay, we're going to line up the containers. You'll see why. What is with these things today? I want you to be able to see this, so let's put these over here. Okay. We'll pull the ice cream. It's a little thicker than normal, than I normally have it. See how thick it is?
Don't mind if I do. Oh, I was gonna get it as it comes out.
You heard that buzzer go off? That was an overload alarm, meaning that the machine was getting to the point where it was so thick in there that it was going to shut itself down.
Okay.
Remember that internal clock I had going on there?
Okay. Now we're going to take this and we're going to pour it on the top. Then we'll take the spatula, and usually 4 turns is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. And because we have these great squishy buckets, we'll take this and we'll squeeze it, and you'll see that we're getting a Variegate in there. Is that your phone, Steve?
Yeah, Jeff.
Yeah, let them know I'm here.
I will. It's the bank. They're repoing your car.
And you can see that when you scoop it, they're going to get the ice cream and the fudge swirl.
Thank you. Definitely is a good flavor. I know that.